Before you watch this video, if you like playing a lot of online video games, you love live service games, and you think anything the way that I do, be careful. Because after you see these patterns, I feel like there is no way to unsee the man behind the machine. So anyway, the big issue that I've had a lot with online video games is that it feels like it's building a castle on sand, it's building a castle on the beach, and then every 60 to 90 days, the tide comes in, washes your castle away, and the only thing you have left to show for it is maybe a cosmetic FOMO item for some seasonal event. Oh!
There it is, the FOMO item, the castle on the sand, the constant gear treadmill that they put you on with gear that really doesn't change the way you play. We've seen these, like Final Fantasy XIV, I think is the best example of a really boring gearing system, is it just is a stat stick for the player, and the gear is all just driven off of a person's fashion choices, rather than having a piece of gear that you work towards that provides a gameplay level change. But they can't do that because they got to streamline it, because they have to, I guess, hit the raids. They got to do all these different things. And so it is a very easy way of getting people burned out. And it's actually the point where it's like, why would I want to play and invest this time into a game when literally, if I don't play, they're going to speed me through the catch-up process. There isn't an advantage, and they're trying to balance that out with getting, more casual players, enjoying the content. But that's where I think horizontal content and vertical content are needed. But if you have just a pure verticality in terms of that game design, you're going to run into the situation, and it's only a matter of time. I mean, I saw a tweet from Lulu, and she's just been on tearing Final Fantasy XIV, a new one. And I think that's just the natural course of it. After you've spent so much time doing the same thing with a different skybox, eventually you kind of wake up to it. Anyway, let's see what Zach has to say more.
Boy, you don't want to miss those. There's a collection tab. You loot an apple, and it says 1 out of 634. Oh boy, are we having fun now. Oh, exciting. And so I've been seeing this with every single online game. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? How am I letting myself get my time wasted on such a cataclysmic scale? By the way, 35,000 hours I've played World of Warcraft, okay? I don't regret a single minute of it. But goddamn, I wouldn't want to do all that again. And so here's the point. I feel like every single online game, it doesn't matter whether you're playing Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, or New World. None of these things matter because all of these games follow the same DNA. And the DNA, if you want a very easy way to condense this down, it is keep you addicted and waste your time. That's basically what happens.